When I started this save, I said to myself I'm gonna build a squad around Jose Gaya and I'm gonna end the save once this guy retired. I mean, he's a club legend. He came in through Valencia's youth system back when I was starting to play Football Manager. The world was a different place back then. Now he's gonna leave for 100 million to sign for Al Ahly, and every single penny of that is gonna go straight to our transfer budget. And now I have to find another face for my thumbnails. Hello there folks, welcome back to Valencia on FM24. 4 more hours remaining of this transfer window and Al Ahly decided to activate the release clause of Jose Gaya for 100 million. To be fair, if he had a higher release clause, I would have still accepted 100 million because first of all, I promised Jose Gaya would not let him leave for this amount of money, and second of all, it's 100 million for a 40-year-old and we desperately need the money. He hasn't signed yet. I just got the message and I started recording. Before I continue though, there's another thing I want to do. I want to loan out where are you Gasyorovsky. He came to me saying he wants to go out on loan to get regular football. I told him I'm gonna give him more game time. However, I think it's better for him to leave out on loan. If he goes out to a club in the second division with at least good training facilities and he gets regular football, he's gonna come back a stronger player next season. So let's offer him out. Yeah, I think this is a good decision. There you go. And I'm gonna promote a youngster. I have one in mind. Where are you? He's not here. Don't tell me I loaned him out. That would be stupid. This guy, Monday God's Will. Yes, he's Spanish despite his name. He's 17, but I'm gonna promote him to be that fourth choice option. There you go, kid. Move to the senior squad, and now let's hit continue. By the way, I'm not gonna replace Jose Gaya with a new left back. We have Patrick Dorgu, and I want to give the guy a chance at regular football, at least until January. Well, maybe Gaya will reject their contract, but I doubt that. I mean, they're probably gonna offer him $1 million a week. Okay, we have some loan offers here for Gasyorovsky, Real Betis squad player, no. Osasuna just got relegated, right? Facilities, great training facilities, and they're offering him regular football. So there you go. Have a good season for Osasuna, and I'll probably make you a regular starter next season. Okay, Gasyorovsky is gone. Yes, let's set a target for him. Okay, I'm gonna make you a regular starter. You'll probably rotate with Sengoskar, but let's promise him he's going to be a regular starter. Match rating 7.3. Okay, he's up for it. Great. 45 minutes remaining. Jose Gaya did not sign yet. Yes, and the transfer window is over, but it's probably not over in the Saudi Pro League. We also have a problem with registering players. Okay, players of the age of 20 or younger. During the transfer window, I don't know if this was a bug or anything. Maybe I'm just being stupid here. But it said players of the age of 18. So I had problems with registering players. Not anymore. Christian Mosquera. See, under 21 players don't need to register. That's what I'm talking about. But during the transfer window, by the way, if you haven't already, please go watch the transfer special episode and you will definitely see that it said right here under the age of 18. We had to sell a player because of this. Well, I was planning on selling him anyway. Okay, it happened. Jose Gaya left us to join Al Ahly and he's getting paid 875k per week. That's insane. If you guys missed the transfer special episode, you should definitely check it out. Here's what happened during the summer. Our biggest sale before Jose Gaya joined Al Ahly was Diogo Lopez to Sevilla for 10 million. Sevilla also signed Kyoba from us for almost 7 million. This transfer actually happened after the transfer special episode. We've also made some money from selling some fringe players like Jesus Vasquez, Ivan Munoz and Alberto Mari, and we also loaned out some players including Martin Tejon, Diogo Cale, Jesus Rodriguez, I've also loaned out Emil Højlund to Deportivo La Coruña in the second division. He's going to be a regular starter there. Now let's see the players that actually joined us this summer. Some players joined us on a free, and we're gonna start with this youngster from Chelsea, Frankie Runham, who's an 18-year-old winger. He definitely has some potential here. I don't know if he's going to make it. He's wanted on loan, but we're gonna keep him at Valencia Mestalla to play in the third division. Marc Guiu on a free from Barcelona. He's a striker with decent attributes for his age. Next, we signed on a free Odson Edward from Crystal Palace, a backup to Hugo Duro, and he can also play as an inside forward on the left. And he scored on his debut. He had a fine start of the season. The first player we actually paid money for, Frederick Gilbert from Strasbourg for 8.5, that can go up to 16 million. He's a 30-year-old backup, complete wingback on the right with a decent personality and a long throw of 17. He's a decent backup to have around, that's for sure. Luca Laipani from Sassuolo for 13.25 million, that can go up to 14.25. He's a 20-year-old deep line playmaker who scored a spectacular goal from outside the box on his debut. He's already valued around 30-something million. There you go. 3 appearances, 2 goals, and a great average rating for Luca Laipani, who will probably have a good future here at Valencia. Now, on the 1st of July, I'm not ashamed to admit that, despite managing a club from La Liga who qualified for the Champions League, I offered trials to 3 players, and we managed to sign 3 of them. Danny Carvajal, he's now 33, left Real Madrid and joined us for his personality, his age, and his mentals to mentor some of our youngsters. He's a squad player only on 7k per week. He still has some decent physical attributes for a 33-year-old. I believe in his contract he has a clause that if he plays 10 times, 1 year extension after 10 league games. I'll be happy to have him for 2 years because he's a high-profile player and he can mentor some of our youngsters. Oriol Busquets, he's a deep line playmaker. Now, I didn't really needed Oriol Busquets, but when I saw he only wanted a squad player contract on 11.5k per week, this is one of the players that I want to keep for a year and move him on for a profit. He has decent attributes for a backup deep line playmaker. Next, we move to Emre Mor. We needed another winger that can play on the right. He's actually an inside forward because he's left-footed. Balanced personality, it's balanced, so it's not good, it's not bad. He's 28 in his prime, 22k per week, squad player, great physicals, decent technicals, and decent mental attributes. I believe he scored a goal or assisted. No, he assisted 2 goals in 4 appearances and he had a decent average rating. Welcome, Emre Mor. And our biggest signing of the season was actually made by our board. 24 million for Estanis Pedrola, a Spanish inside forward on the left. Yes, he's an inside forward because he's right-footed. 22-year-old, he's now valued around 70 million. He comes in to be our first choice in this position. I didn't have the money to sign this player, so I asked the board to sign him instead, and they actually agreed to it. And they paid for him 24 million, all of it up front. And because of that, my director of football offered him this contract. He's earning 58k per week, but he's a great player to have around, better than Osman or Edward, to assist in 4 appearances, good average ratings. So that's all we did this summer. However, I did promote 2 other players. Oscar, who was out on loan last season to Brøndby, comes in as that third choice striker, Danish player. He also scored on his debut, yes. And because I loaned out Gasiorovski to Osasuna, Monday Gatswill, 17-year-old central defender who came through our youth system, he's going to be that 4th choice central defender. He can also play as a ball-winning midfielder. Great mentals for a 17-year-old, decent physicals. He has room to improve, that's for sure. 16 tackling. This guy is going to be a really good player for us. These are the fixtures for us in the Champions League phase. We're gonna be playing Nice at home, Rangers away from home, away at Young Boys, away at Napoli, 3 games in a row away from home. Home against PSG, this is going to be a tough one. Home against Red Star from Serbia, this is actually their name in Serbian. Away at Bayern Munich and home against Arsenal. I don't think we're gonna finish top 8. I mean, we should win our first 3 matches. Lose away at Napoli and home to PSG, win against Red Star and maybe get a draw against Arsenal. I don't know if that's going to be enough for us to qualify top 8. We started this season with a spectacular 5-0 victory away at Girona. We actually played this game in the transfer special episode, you should definitely check it out. Hugo Duro continued his good form and he probably broke a record here by scoring a hat-trick in just 6 minutes. And we had Lipani and Edward scoring on their debut. A 4-1 victory home against Elche. Hugo Duro, Edward with a brace and Oscar this time scoring on his debut. After that we were completely dominated by Atletico de Madrid away from home and we lost the game 2-0. We played poor home against Athletic Bilbao, but we did get the 3 points, Hugo Duro scoring the only goal. And we end with a 4-2 victory home against Granada. Duro again, Naipan, Lipani with another great shot from outside the box, and Fran Perez. In today's episode we're gonna play Nice in the Champions League and away at Barcelona. There's no need to show you guys the league table, we just started the season. So here's our finances. 173 million overall balance, 106 million transfer budget and a good wage budget with a rich club. So I'm gonna make some transfers, but don't expect a spectacular January transfer window because we have a decent squad assembled here, and even though I've signed the likes of Emre Mor, Edward or what's his face, Busquets to make a profit, they won't leave just after 6 months. So we'll have to rely on this squad for the rest of the season, I guess, unless somebody leaves the club like Andre Almeida here, who is slightly concerned. If we take a look at dynamics, yeah, we have a great club atmosphere, but Andre Almeida is unhappy because he no longer feels wanted at the club. I didn't say anything to him, we didn't have any transfer offers. I've just set his asking price to 59 million, that's all. He's wanted by Wolves, unwilling to make an offer while the transfer window is closed. Okay, that's fair. So maybe we're gonna move him on and replace him with a better player, I don't know. We also have Oscar disappointed not to be able to join Villarreal. They wanted him on loan as a squad player. No, I don't want that to happen. Once Jose Gaya left the club, we have Javi Guerra, our new captain, and Hugo Duro, our vice captain. Yes, I've stripped Diakabi of his vice captaincy as it was suggested by my assistant manager, and Diakabi did not complain. So here's the first 11 that's gonna face Nice in our first Champions League game this season. Georgi, a back four of Correa, Sengoskar, Diakabi and Carvajal, Gelamon, Guerra, Naipan, Osman, Pedrola and Duro. You know, I said I wanted to give Patrick Dorgu a chance to play regular football. Well, the guy is out for 3 weeks. Yeah, and we also have Fran Perez injured. I'm gonna use Pedrola on the right as a winger. I need to give some game time to Osman. We have Emre Mor ready to come in on the bench. This first 11 should deliver and get us the 3 points. We're favorites, and we need to win the games when we're favorites to have a chance to qualify top 8. If not, I believe we're gonna go through a playoff once again. Nice have a decent squad. I recognize some names there, including Thuram, Bard, or Todibo. Well, 24 minutes in, and we have our first highlight. Oh, Thuram here. Great job, Oscar. Great job, Javi Guerra. A chance for a counter-attack now. Hugo Duro is surrounded and he loses the ball. He didn't have the options there. Bard. This guy is their left back. He's probably playing as an inverted wing back because he's all the way in the middle of the pitch. Thuram now. Good player. Oh my word. Oh my word. What a fine stop from Georgi indeed, just like the commentary says. Yeah, Carvajal couldn't win that header there. We were in trouble, and we still are. Sengoskar does well, And the highlight now. No. The ball goes wide for a goal kick. Long throw in, Diakabi to Osman. Javiguera, let's go. Good cross there from Osman, and Javiguera, the advanced playmaker, our captain, puts us in front. 1-0 after 28 minutes. Well, we didn't have a spectacular first half. We had 4 shots on target, a 51% possession, so it was tight. They only had 1 shot on target, 6 overall shots. It's an even game so far. We can do better though. Here's Osman controlling the ball for our first highlight of the second half. Randall Correa switches play to Estanes. He wins the header. Hugo Duro. Naipan was there. Carvajal now. Hugo G. To Javiguera. Back to Carvajal. I want a spectacular goal, boys. Come on. Diakabi. Let's show the viewers what we're capable of. Javiguera. Oh, lovely ball to Naipan. Hugo Duro was there. Good save from the goalkeeper. He should have squared it to Hugo Duro, but Naipan went for the shot there. Okay, let's play for set pieces. Like Carlos Machena here is suggesting. Carvajal gets replaced by Gilbert. He's dying on the pitch. Well, nothing spectacular from Pedrola, who we're using today as a winger on the right. Gilbert is going to try a long throw. He has 17 long throws. Oh, an opportunity? No. Javiguera was there. Good game from Javiguera. Randall Correa to Hugo Duro. Here's Naipan. Estanis Pedrola. Huge opportunity. Hugo Duro takes a free kick. Why is Hugo Duro taking free kicks? I don't know. Here's Osman. Osman gets a cross in. Gilbert, shoot mate. There you go. Huge opportunity for the 40-year-old right back. That's the end of the highlight. Georgie is having a good game. Nice had 3 shots on target. He saved them all. Osman in the penalty area. The highlight started like that. Osman to Javiguera. Randall Correa. Lovely cross. Pedrola, 2-0. Let's go. He's first of the season. He also has 2 assists to his name. I feel like calling Pedrola Stannis because of his first name. Stannis is a character from Game of Thrones. Here's Naipan. Oh, Stannis again. Come on, boys. He's second of the game and he's second of the season. Great job. But unfortunately, Naipan got injured. And let's make some substitutions. We only made 1. So Luca Laipani is coming in for Naipan. And I'm gonna bring in Edward up front for Hugo Duro. He had a fine game, Hugo Duro, but let's give Edward a few minutes. We've won the game 3-0. We were supposed to win it. Great job, boys. 14 shots, 7 on target. Pedrola, the best performer on the pitch. This is the price I have to pay for not buying a new left back. In the last few hours of the transfer window, Randall Correa got injured, and now I have to play old man Carvajal on the left. Gilbert comes in on the right, and that's it. If one of them gets injured, I have Mosquera that can play as a right back, but no one else can play as a left back. Well, I've also dropped Javiguera on the bench because he took a knock. He'll return to training tomorrow. I'm not gonna risk this guy. So we're gonna go with a back 4 of Carvajal, Oscar, Diakabi, Gilbert, Guillamon, Naipan and Almeida in the middle, and I've kept the front 3 from our last game. No pressure here, boys. Just have a good, decent match. We're probably gonna get spanked. Barcelona won the league last season. They still have Lewandowski, even after 3 seasons. Almeida with a free kick. 7 minutes in, he hits the crossbar. Or no, Ter Stegen made a save there because it's a corner. Come on. Near post. Pedri. And that's the end of the highlight. A good start of the game for us, even though Barcelona are controlling the game. Now Pedrola took a knock, for crying out loud. Yeah, I'm gonna bring in Emre Mor. I don't have a choice. And I need to play Emre Mor as an inside forward because the guy is left-footed. Sengoskar, great job, mate. But he's on a yellow card. Emre Mor, come on, kid. You have... He's not a kid because he's 28. He gets a cross in for no one. There was nobody there. You have pace, you have acceleration. You could have moved forward there. Pedri. Oh, what a huge opportunity. Georgie makes a great save there, and they get a corner. Gavi's gonna take it. Away! Yes, Sengo's car is everywhere. Great job, great start of the game for the Turkish central defender, but he's on a yellow card. Only 6.7, I believe he deserves more. Had a couple of good interceptions there. Okay, we're approaching halftime. We only had one shot on target, but we actually end up the first half with 49% possession. That's not too bad. 2 shots on target for Barcelona. You've been unlucky, and let's keep going, people. Oh my word, it happened. We got an injury to Carvajal now. Right, is Guillamon left-footed? Nope. What about Almeida? Nope. Busquets, right-footed. Liponi, right-footed. Oh boy, I'm gonna use Sengo's car. And I'm gonna use him as an inverted fullback. Oh, he can actually do a decent job there. I had no idea. Yeah. Okay. And let's bring in Mosquera for Carvajal. I'm also gonna bring in Liponi for Guillamon. Hugo Duro is on a 6.4. I'm not gonna sub him off, not yet anyway. We will bring Edward, but a little bit later. I trust Hugo Duro more. Corner for Barcelona, Fabio Vieira. I don't know who this kid is. Probably a wonder kid. Huge opportunity. We got away with it once again. I'll take a 0-0 draw. Let's just not have any more highlights. That would be ideal. 2 shots on target for Barcelona, 2 for us. Floated crosses, sure, if my assistant says so. Duro and Osman are both on a 6.3 now. Right, let's make some more substitutions. I can only make a couple more. I'm gonna bring in Javi Guerra for Naipan. I'm gonna keep Hugo Duro in, even though he's on a 6.3. Okay, we got a late corner. Can we FM them? Oh, imagine. Imagine if we win away at the champions. We don't deserve. We deserve to lose this game. But we're 1-0 up. Let's go, Hugo Duro. See, that's why I kept him, even though the guy was on a 6.3. He probably got us a winner here. Let's instruct the players to waste time and play for set pieces. 5 minutes at it. 3 shots, 1 goal. Barcelona, to be fair, created some chances, but didn't really look that dangerous. We've won the game. Nobody gave us a chance, but you proved them wrong, boys. Great job. Right, you know what? I'm not gonna show you guys when I'm gonna come back for the next episode. I'll just come back when I feel like it. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button, and while you're at it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and leave me your thoughts on the transfers we made in the comment section. I'll see you guys for the next one.